believe it or not, I'm actually making $300 daily trading pump.fun pairs. And to be honest, it's very simple. All you need is dedication, willingness to learn, and simple action. If you want to go from no motion to some motion, well then I advise you to go through this video, because I'll be showing you my exact 5 simple steps on how you can go ahead and make the same money I'm making using pump.fun. Without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into it. Here we are on our whiteboard, and today we'll be going over again my $1 million guide on how to make money trading pump.fun memes in 5 simple steps. Don't worry for those whose brains are smooth, because this tutorial is very easy and even a toddler could comprehend what I'm saying. Well, the first point being, let's start with the dev cells that you're probably cooked. And what do I mean by that? Well then, it's simple. As you are aware probably, when trading meme coins on pump.fun, a dev usually buys up some supply at the start. And if the dev goes ahead and sells, right, what as we can see happens right here, well then the price usually tanks. But there was a meta going on recently that once the dev sells, it's bullish because the project gets CDO'd immediately and the price goes ahead and rises to the moon, right? But the meta changes quickly because it's meme coins, it's the crypto space. And currently, as of my awareness, every meme coin once the dev sells usually dies out within minutes. And to be accurate, I'm saying that the majority of meme coins perform like that once the dev sells, price tanks, but not all of them. There are exceptions. There are cases that occur 1 in 1,000 times that once the dev sells, of course the price goes ahead and moves to millions, but that's very rare in my own experience. And my number 1 tip is that when the dev sells, you're probably cooked, and what you should do is try to either sell right here immediately once the dev sells, or try to get off at the nearest bounce back. Moving on to the tip 2 is one of my personal ones that I include in my strategy, is looking for that website in the socials. Why? Because as you can see right here, a good website for a meme coin can be a very good sign that the meme coin will perform. As you can see, I jumped into one of the meme coin sites that has graduated in minutes, and as you can see, it's a very high quality in brain rot. But this is very good in the meme coin space because it usually pushes the hype for the project as well as the price, of course. And as you can see, it's a meme coin centered around Biden, basically writing some shit or something. I'm not even going to read it, but as you can see, the meme coin page is quite funny. So for this exact reason, I usually try to only invest in meme coins that have a website, because if the website is good, it's honestly the best confirmation for me to get into the project blindly and just see where the price goes. Moving on to tip 3, it's to follow the money. What I mean by that is that you need to differentiate bad volume from good volume, and you of course don't want to be investing in bad volume, because once there's no volume, there's no price action, and when there's no price action, well then unfortunately you'll be taking a shit down to the earth score. But when there's good volume, as you can see right here, when we experience higher lows and higher highs, we can see that we can get into the chart at any point of the time right here and still make money, still be profitable, which is very good. So what are we looking for? We're looking for charts that look like this. Charts which make lower highs and higher highs, not charts that are stagnant a few minutes after launching. As you can see, no volume, then a huge buy, a huge dump follows, and then no volume. The project is officially dead. We're not looking for this. We're looking for something that has immediate volume. As you can see right here, once project launches, it basically has a lot of volume already, with the candles being bullish. Of course, the price pumps and you can get in on this tip and go ahead and ride the wave. So we're looking for something like this. Do not invest in projects who have a similar chart. Anyways, moving on to our 4th point is buy the current meta. And what I mean by that, well, as you can see right here in this example, there was a meta centered around Nero, and I'm pretty sure if you're an active pump.fun trader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What I mean by buying the current meta, well, if today Nero was the most profitable coin, the coin that carried the most hype, the most volume, the most price action, right? Nero went to $30 million in market cap in the same day, if I'm correct. Well, then you want to go ahead, jump on top of fun and look for narratives that follow Nero. And I do not mean copies, we'll cover that in a second. I mean simple coins that are related to the narrative. For example, right here, Baby Nero. If you get into the original project of Baby Nero first, as you can see, you'll experience some very good gains because it did have a 200k market cap, and if you get in at like 10k, you have an immediate 16x, which in my opinion is very good, right? So again, you need to follow the current meta. You need to understand what the current meta is, and how you do that is simply by following crypto sources or crypto news, stuff like crypto Twitter influencers, or just staying on pump.fun, seeing which pair pumps the most. If they do have some crazy price action like Nero did, where they reach 30 million the same day in market cap, well then you of course have your current meta of the day, and just simply search out for alternatives. So that's very simple. And moving on to our last point is, then of course, do not buy copies, guys. This is the number one thing that I would suggest you guys in searching for when deciding if you want to invest in the project or not, because straight up copies are only made for the sole purpose of simply farming your money, guys. You need to understand that, because there's literally no other reason for making a copy by the dev other than to farm your money. They're centered around hype projects, and people want to invest in those hype projects, not copies, and they're trying to fool you by making copies, try and gather money from those investors who are slow in the brain and do not understand that the project is simply a complete one-to-one copy, simply made to steal your money. So do not buy copies. This is the number one thing that you should look up when deciding if you want to invest in the pair or not, because if you will invest in a copy, there's a 99% chance the dev is going to sell, project is going to be rugging, and the price action will be bottoming out in a few seconds. So if you want to keep your money safe, I definitely advise you to check if the project has any copies. If it does, you're probably on a copy yourself. So just make sure to stay safe out of this one. And there you go, guys. That's it. I'm going to be honest with you, it does seem, even for myself, that I have provided nothing or barely any stuff to you, because it was like 5 points, and you probably think that learning these 5 points or understanding them or implementing them is not going to make you $500 daily, because that's completely crazy. But trust me, if you build your own strategy around these points, around these elements, if you refine it, if you add or remove something yourself, if you test it, see that it works, I promise you that you'll be making way more than $500 daily, because this is all it takes to make money on pump.fun. The strategy is very easy, but the hard part is sitting hours and hours in the new pair sections on Bullx or whatever platform you're using to trade, and just simply scanning those pairs that fit into your trading strategy. That's the hard part, waiting for your winners. Make sure you guys follow your strategy. Make sure you follow these points at least if you want to be making money, because if you don't, you'll most likely lose your money in the long run. But that's it for me. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you want some live trading, if you want more tips, if you want a more refined strategy, or you basically want to see me using the strategy live on pump.fun. Well then, just shoot those comments below. I'll make sure to do whatever content you guys like, but for that you must press that like button. Anyways, I'll stop wasting any more of your time for today and leave you to go ahead and make that bag on pump.fun. Anyways, thank you again for tuning in to another video, and I'll make sure to catch you next one. Stay safe and good luck investing in DeFi.